Hello and welcome back. Today I released a minor update to the Pit Fan mod, version 2.5.8.1. The first and primary reason for this update is that if you did a certain series of actions, you could cause a random run to start a normal run and then overwrite a save without prompting you for it. So this is a fix for that bug. But there are a few other relatively minor but could be far-reaching changes. Let's see, bug fixes. There was still a bug going on where if you had a dominated ally and it had a status effect put on it, like fear, it would just sit there and do nothing, like its AI just stopped working. So that's fixed. In random mode, also, I think I got all of the monster-specific weapons out of the pool, so that you'll only get weapons that humans or player characters are supposed to get. In terms of general mechanics changes, and I think this one is going to have pretty far-reaching implications. So now that we have a Biomod cabinet, which will return you either a Biomod of one type, or if you're very lucky, you'll get one of each type. What I've done is actually removed Biomods entirely from all of these props. You can still get grenades from them, but if you get a weapon thingy open, you are guaranteed to get something that will hurt things. The same also goes for armor lockers. No more Biomods from them. To prove this, I'm going to open up all these things. So this is I believe this was the secure one? Yeah, this is the secure one. So you got two items. I believe this might have come from the light one, and this comes from the medium. Auto shotty, always nice. There we got grenades and ammo. So you're not guaranteed to get a weapon, but it will at least be something that hurts things. Single grenade. Might have to take a look at that one. The weapon vaults have gotten the biggest going over, though. I went through and changed about a third of the entries in here because the vaults were really bad. They were actually noticeably worse than either of the two medium ones. As a side note, the emitter rifle is actually good now because it does not hit props. You're too dumb to use it, but... So what that will do is when you shoot it, it will then arc and hit other monsters in the area, and potentially you, so you have to be careful. But before, what would happen is you would shoot it, and then it would arc to all the props, so you really could only use it after clearing a room. So that's been changed, and also it has more shots than before. Hey, look, and that's a new one. You can now get an adamantium sword. So I think that's all I had for those things. The formula that calculates how much experience you need to level up has been changed. Since the floors grow at a slower rate than they used to, you get less experience per floor. So I've adjusted that formula so that you'll hopefully be a little closer to one level per floor on a normal character. If you're playing the Merc or something like that levels very slowly, you're still probably going to be lagging pretty far behind. Another change, Cure. We look here. So, I need to update the description here, but what it did, if you have a radiation illness, it would cure one level of that. But since radiation breaks down into smaller rad numbers, I mean, if you had one rad over a certain level, it would only take off one to get you to that previous level. So what it does is it cures 100 radiation rads, or whatever unit it uses. The Sympathy Pains spell the duration has been increased. So it used to be 10 to 15, now it's 15 to 20, so it's more likely to be useful. And the medic now starts with 15 Necrotech to go along with her reactions. So she's not only is she a healer, but she's a morgue person, or part and parcel of being involved with the life is the death. Got a few new items here. So on top of chitin plate, which is not nearly as good as it used to be, but if you get more chitin and other crafting ingredients, you can make other chitin accessories that will boost you up. So that's 10. That's another 10. So if you can get all these together, you're back to old chitin plate. You can also make chitin fists, which do a decent amount of damage, as you can see. The bolo now requires one more turn to reload. Before it would reload in one turn. I was getting reports that it's quite overpowered when it comes to dealing with proteans, toxoids, that kind of thing. What else do we have here? Makose Darter now uses 2 shots, since it shoots 2 darts. Maybe in the future we'll get a quantum splitter enabled cleaver Makose Darter, but not for now. The laser sword, which I had already been buffed, that might have been the previous version, so that it has 12 swings instead of 10 and a bit more durability. So I went ahead and updated the cleaver one to be 50% more efficient. So it's in line with all the other cleaver weapons. And... one more thing. This one's pretty neat, I think. So if you mouse over all the different difficulty levels, it'll tell you everything that's different about it. Everything uses normal as a baseline, so nothing specific there, but then you can see in hard mode, you take more damage, get less experience, harder enemy spawns, yada yada, all the way up to ludicrous, which, as you would expect, has a lot of things. Anyway, that was everything for this version. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.